Are you over 70 and wondering why some seniors your age seem energetic and sharp, while others struggle with basic daily tasks? In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover 7 doctor-recommended daily routines that can dramatically improve your energy, memory, and independence starting today. Plus, I'll reveal the 1 30-second morning routine that Harvard researchers say can add years to your life expectancy. Beatrice, a 74-year-old from Denver, was struggling with daily tasks and feeling increasingly isolated after her husband passed. After implementing these 7 simple routines her doctor recommended, she regained her confidence and now volunteers at her local community center 3 days a week. The difference came from following evidence-based daily habits that take less than 30 minutes total. Routine 1, the 10-minute morning hydration protocol. What if I told you that 75% of seniors over 70 are chronically dehydrated without knowing it? This isn't just about feeling thirsty or having a dry mouth occasionally. Research from Johns Hopkins School of Medicine shows that even mild dehydration in seniors can cause confusion, dizziness, and significantly increase the risk of dangerous falls that can end your independence. Your kidneys work much harder as you age, and your body's natural ability to conserve water decreases dramatically after age 65. Most seniors don't realize they actually need more water than younger adults, not less, because their bodies are less efficient at maintaining proper hydration levels. The consequences of chronic dehydration are both serious and immediate, affecting every system in your body. Dr. Sarah Chen at Johns Hopkins found that dehydrated seniors are 40% more likely to experience painful urinary tract infections, kidney stones, and dangerous drops in blood pressure that lead to falls and hospitalizations. Your brain tissue is composed of 80% water, so when you're dehydrated, your thinking becomes cloudy, your memory suffers significantly, and you feel exhausted even after what should be a full night's restful sleep. Many seniors mistake these debilitating symptoms for normal aging, when they're actually preventable signs of chronic dehydration that can be reversed quickly. Here's what works immediately and requires no special equipment or expense. Within 30 minutes of waking up, drink 16 ounces of room temperature water slowly over 10 minutes, taking small sips rather than gulping it down. Keep a large glass of water filled and ready on your nightstand every evening, so it's the first thing you see each morning when you open your eyes. Throughout the day, sip water regularly every hour rather than waiting until you feel thirsty, because your thirst sensation weakens significantly with age. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber to make it more appealing if plain water seems boring. Jennifer from Tampa started this routine at age 73 after her doctor explained that her frequent afternoon confusion was likely dehydration, not dementia. Within 1 week, her energy levels improved dramatically and the foggy thinking disappeared completely. Don't wait until you feel symptoms to start this routine, because dehydration damage to your kidneys and brain happens silently before you notice any symptoms. And the older you get, the less time your body has to recover from these daily assaults on your system. Routine 2, the 5-minute balance challenge. When was the last time you tested whether you can stand on one foot for 10 seconds without wobbling or grabbing something for support? This simple test reveals more about your fall risk than any expensive medical screening or complicated assessment your doctor might order. The Mayo Clinic's landmark study followed 5,000 seniors for 5 years and found that those who couldn't balance on one foot for 10 seconds were 3 times more likely to suffer a serious fall within the next 2 years. Your balance system is incredibly complex, involving your inner ear, your vision, and tiny sensors in your feet and legs that all decline naturally after age 60, often without you noticing the gradual changes. Falls aren't just random accidents waiting to happen. They're predictable events that you can prevent with daily preparation and awareness. According to the Centers for Disease Control, 1 in 4 seniors falls each year. And the devastating truth is that falling once doubles your chances of falling again within the next 6 months. Hip fractures from falls lead to permanent loss of independence in 40% of seniors, and 20% of seniors who break a hip die within a year from complications like blood clots and infections. The frightening reality is that most seniors who fall had subtle warning signs months before their first serious fall, but they ignored the gradual changes in their balance and coordination. The solution is surprisingly simple and takes just 5 minutes of daily practice that can save your life. Stand next to a sturdy chair and practice lifting 1 foot off the ground for 10 seconds, then switch feet and repeat the exercise. Start by lightly touching the chair for support with your fingertips, then gradually reduce the contact until you can balance freely without assistance. Walk heel to toe in a straight line for 10 steps, like you're walking on a tightrope, focusing on placing each foot directly in front of the other. Do this entire routine every morning before you get dressed, when your muscles are fresh and your mind is alert and focused. Dorothy from Sacramento started this routine at age 73, after a close call on her stairs that nearly resulted in a serious fall. Within 3 weeks, she noticed she felt much steadier when walking on uneven sidewalks and getting out of her car in parking lots. Don't wait for a fall to take this seriously, because the statistics clearly show that your next fall might be your last one as an independent person living in your own home. Routine 3. The memory preservation habit. Your brain needs daily exercise and challenges just like your muscles do, and the latest research proves that mental decline isn't an inevitable part of aging if you take action now. Harvard Medical School's comprehensive 20-year study of cognitive aging found that seniors who challenge their minds with new learning every single day maintain significantly sharper thinking skills and delay dementia symptoms by an average of 7 years. Your brain has remarkable plasticity even in your 70s and 80s, meaning it can form new connections and neural pathways when you give it the right stimulus and consistent challenges that keep it growing and adapting. The consequences of mental neglect compound quickly and dramatically, creating a downward spiral that accelerates with each passing month. Dr. Michael Rodriguez at Harvard found that seniors who don't engage in daily mental challenges lose cognitive function twice as fast as those who actively exercise their brains regularly. Within just 6 months of mental inactivity, you might notice trouble remembering familiar names, difficulty following conversations with family members, or confusion about places you've known for years. These changes snowball rapidly because an underused brain literally shrinks in size, and the vital connections between brain cells weaken and eventually die without regular stimulation. The solution doesn't require expensive brain training programs, complicated puzzles, or hours of study time each day. Spend 10 focused minutes each day learning something genuinely new and interesting, whether that's a foreign language phrase, a fascinating historical fact, or understanding how something in your home actually works. Read challenging articles that make you think critically, not just light entertainment news or celebrity gossip that doesn't exercise your mind. Practice mental math by calculating tips in your head at restaurants or adding up grocery prices before you reach the checkout counter. Write in a journal about your day, forcing your brain to organize thoughts, process emotions, and consolidate memories into long-term storage. Harold from Milwaukee started reading one challenging article from Scientific American every morning with his coffee at age 76, despite thinking science was boring. His adult children noticed within just 2 months that his conversations became more engaging and his memory for recent events improved dramatically. Every day you delay mental exercise, you're missing irreplaceable opportunities to strengthen neural pathways that become exponentially harder to rebuild as time passes and your brain ages. Routine 4. The gentle movement method. Did you know that sitting motionless for more than 3 hours straight can be as harmful to your cardiovascular system as smoking a pack of cigarettes? This isn't an exaggeration designed to frighten you into action. It's based on solid medical evidence. The American Heart Association's extensive research on sedentary behavior in seniors shows that prolonged sitting increases your risk of dangerous blood clots, progressive muscle weakness, and serious cardiovascular disease more than most people realize or want to acknowledge. Your muscles begin to weaken noticeably after just 72 hours of inactivity, and your circulation slows dramatically when you sit motionless for extended periods watching television or reading. The health consequences of a sedentary lifestyle accelerate rapidly and dangerously after age 70, creating a cascade of problems throughout your body. Dr. Jennifer Adams at the American Heart Association found that seniors who sit more than 6 hours daily have a shocking 40% higher risk of dying from any cause compared to those who sit less than 3 hours per day. Blood pools dangerously in your legs when you're inactive, increasing clot risk that can travel to your lungs or brain, while your core muscles weaken significantly, making you more prone to chronic back pain and serious balance problems. Your heart has to work much harder to pump blood through your body when you're sedentary, raising your blood pressure and putting dangerous strain on your entire cardiovascular system. The solution is much simpler than joining an expensive gym or starting an intense exercise program that might intimidate you. Set a timer or smartphone alarm to remind yourself to move for 2 to 3 minutes every single hour you're awake, from morning until bedtime. This could be as simple as standing up and marching in place beside your chair, doing gentle arm circles and shoulder rolls, or walking to the kitchen and back to your living room. When watching television, make it a habit to stand and stretch during commercial breaks or between episodes of your favorite shows. Take all phone calls standing up and walk around your home while talking, turning conversations into opportunities for movement. Evelyn from Portland started setting hourly movement reminders on her smartphone at age 71 after her doctor warned her about dangerous circulation problems developing in her legs. She noticed within just 2 weeks that her afternoon fatigue completely disappeared and her legs felt much less stiff when getting out of chairs or her bed. Start setting movement reminders today, because every hour you spend completely motionless is an hour your body moves closer to irreversible muscle loss and potentially life-threatening circulation problems that could have been easily prevented. Routine 5, the social connection rule. Loneliness is as dangerous to your long-term health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, and this isn't just about feeling sad, depressed, or isolated from others. The Centers for Disease Control's comprehensive study on social isolation found that lonely seniors have a staggering 26% higher risk of dying prematurely from any cause, including heart disease, stroke, and infections. When you're socially isolated for extended periods, your immune system weakens significantly, your blood pressure rises to dangerous levels, and your brain produces chronic stress hormones that damage your memory and thinking abilities over time. Social connection isn't just emotionally nice to have, it's a biological necessity for healthy aging and longevity. The health consequences of chronic loneliness compound quickly and affect every single system in your body in measurable ways. Dr. Maria Gonzalez at the CDC found that socially isolated seniors develop dementia and Alzheimer's disease 64% faster than those with strong, regular social connections and meaningful relationships. Lonely seniors also suffer from clinical depression at twice the rate of socially connected peers, have more frequent infections because their immune systems are compromised, and recover much more slowly from illnesses, injuries, and surgeries. Your brain literally shrinks in size when you lack regular social interaction, and the inflammatory stress response triggered by loneliness accelerates aging throughout your entire body at the cellular level. The solution doesn't require maintaining a busy social calendar, hosting dinner parties, or becoming more outgoing than feels comfortable for your personality. Commit to having at least one meaningful social interaction every single day, whether that's a genuine phone call with a friend or family member, a real conversation with a neighbor over the fence, or a video chat with grandchildren who live far away. Join community activities that genuinely match your interests and values, like book clubs at the library, volunteer work at local charities, or religious services at your place of worship. Even brief but genuine interactions with grocery store clerks, mail carriers, or pharmacy staff count when you make them real conversations rather than just polite, superficial exchanges. Franklin from Atlanta started volunteering at his local food bank 2 mornings a week at age 78, after his beloved wife passed away and he realized he could go days without talking to another person. The regular social interaction with other volunteers and the people he helped gave him a renewed sense of purpose and community connection he hadn't felt in many months. Reach out to someone meaningful today, because your physical and mental health literally depend on it, and waiting for others to contact you first means you might wait forever while your health deteriorates from isolation. Routine 6. The medication safety system. Are you taking your multiple medications exactly as prescribed by your doctors? Or are you sometimes guessing about timing, dosages, or which pills to take when? This question matters more than you might realize, because medication errors cause 125,000 preventable deaths annually in the United States, with seniors accounting for 40% of these tragic and avoidable deaths. The Food and Drug Administration's safety data shows that adults over 70 are 3 times more likely to be hospitalized due to medication mistakes, often because they're managing multiple complex prescriptions from different doctors without a clear, organized system for tracking everything correctly. The consequences of medication confusion escalate quickly and can be fatal, especially when you're taking multiple prescriptions that interact with each other. Dr. Robert Kim at the FDA found that seniors who don't use systematic medication management are 60% more likely to experience dangerous drug interactions, accidental overdoses, or life-threatening side effects from mixing medications incorrectly. Missing even 1 dose of critical blood pressure or heart medications can trigger strokes or heart attacks within hours, while accidentally taking double doses of blood thinners can cause internal bleeding that proves fatal. Even seemingly harmless over-the-counter medications become dangerous when mixed incorrectly with prescriptions or taken at wrong times with food or other supplements. The solution requires just 10 minutes of initial organization that can literally save your life and prevent dangerous complications. Use a weekly pill organizer with clearly labeled separate compartments for morning, noon, evening, and bedtime doses, filling it carefully every Sunday. Keep an updated written list of all medications, including over-the-counter drugs and supplements, with exact dosages and timing clearly written in large, easy-to-read print. Review this complete list with your pharmacist monthly and ask specifically about potential interactions whenever any new medication is added to your regimen. Never adjust dosages on your own without consulting your prescribing doctor, even if you feel better or worse than usual. Victoria from Phoenix started using a digital pill organizer with built-in alarms after accidentally taking her evening blood pressure medication twice in 1 day at age 75, which caused dangerously low blood pressure. The systematic approach eliminated her confusion completely and gave her confidence that she was taking all medications correctly and safely. Organize your medications tonight, because a simple mistake with prescription drugs could literally be your last mistake. And there's absolutely no margin for error when your health and life depend on precise medication timing and dosages. Routine 7. The Quality Sleep Protocol. Poor sleep doesn't just make you feel tired and groggy during the day, it's silently damaging your immune system and accelerating cognitive decline faster than almost any other factor you can control. The National Institute on Aging's research shows that seniors who sleep poorly have significantly weakened immune systems that make them twice as likely to catch infections, colds and flu, and recover much more slowly from any illnesses they do contract. Quality sleep is when your brain clears accumulated toxins and consolidates important memories from the day, so chronic sleep problems directly contribute to increased dementia risk and daily confusion that affects your independence. The health consequences of poor sleep compound every single night and affect your entire body in ways you might not connect to sleep problems. Dr. Lisa Thompson at the National Institute on Aging found that seniors who consistently sleep less than 6 hours per night or have frequent sleep disruptions show measurable accelerated brain aging and increased fall risk due to impaired balance, slower reaction times, and decreased coordination. Poor sleep also disrupts crucial hormone production, leading to increased appetite, unwanted weight gain, and dangerously elevated blood sugar levels that contribute to diabetes risk. Your immune system literally rebuilds and strengthens itself during deep sleep phases, so chronic sleep deprivation leaves you vulnerable to every illness and infection you encounter. The solution focuses on consistency and environmental optimization, rather than relying on sleep aids or complicated routines that are hard to maintain. Go to bed and wake up at exactly the same time every single day, including weekends and holidays, to regulate your body's internal clock and natural sleep-wake cycle. Keep your bedroom temperature consistently between 65 to 68 degrees and make it as completely dark as possible using blackout curtains, eye masks, or whatever works in your home. Stop using phones, tablets, computers, or television at least 1 full hour before your designated bedtime, because the blue light from screens disrupts your natural sleep hormones. Create a consistent, calming pre-sleep routine like reading a book, gentle stretching, or listening to soft music that signals your body and mind it's time to rest. Raymond from Detroit struggled with frequent nighttime waking and persistent morning grogginess that left him exhausted until he implemented a strict sleep schedule at age 72. Within 3 weeks of consistent timing and better sleep environment, he was sleeping through the night and waking up refreshed and energetic for the first time in years. Tonight is the perfect time to start your new sleep routine, because every night of poor sleep is a night your brain can't properly repair itself from the day's accumulated wear and tear on your body and mind. These 7 routines aren't just well-intentioned suggestions from doctors who want to help. They're your evidence-based roadmap to maintaining independence, energy, and mental sharpness well into your 80s and beyond. The seniors who thrive and remain independent aren't just genetically lucky or blessed with good health. They're consistent with simple, scientifically proven daily habits that protect their health before serious problems develop and become irreversible. You have the power to start implementing these changes today and see measurable improvements in your energy, thinking, and physical abilities within days, not months, because your body responds quickly to positive changes when you give it exactly what it needs. If these routines make sense to you and seem achievable in your daily life, give this video a thumbs up and tell me in the comments which specific routine you'll start implementing first thing tomorrow morning. Subscribe for more evidence-based health information that can truly make a difference in your daily life and help you age successfully. And share this video with other seniors in your family and community who deserve to know these potentially life-changing routines, because together we can help more people age with confidence, independence, and strength.